Hi guys and girls, and welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to be talking about the WR6002 scarifier purchased from Screwfix. I'm going to talk about the simplicity of the build and the overall quality of the product for the price that I've paid. As it shows on the box, this product is a 2-in-1 product. Comes with a lawn scarifier and a lawn raker. I started off by opening up the box to get to all the contents that were inside. Most of the items had been packaged separately, and some were also wrapped up in pieces of cardboard with sellotape. I took my time working through the separate bags and boxes to ensure that I'd removed everything and not binned anything by mistake. Upon removing the scarifier, I was careful to ensure that the power lead came with it and wasn't snagged on the way out. Whilst unboxing everything, I also managed to find the lawn rake attachment. I then proceeded to open up the manual to check the list of contents and make sure I wasn't missing anything. I then laid it all out in order to make it easier to build the product. I then proceeded to follow the instructions set out in the instruction manual. The first thing I had to do was loosen up 2 screws, which were the base of the handles were to be fitted. I then connected them in, ensuring that they were seated correctly. Once I'd done this, I then tightened up both screws, ensuring afterwards that the base of the handle was nice and firm and not going to slip or move. I then proceeded to build up the rest of the handle. So far, the assembly has been quite easy and pretty simple to follow using the instruction manual. Once I was happy that both parts were tight, I then fitted the last piece of the handle. On the instruction manual, it shows that the plastic lugs should go on the inside of the handle. However, on the bolt itself, it has a small square which fits into the handle. I personally found that this was a better fit with the lug on the outside, so chose to go for this instead of on the inside. Next, I am going to fit the electronic start button and the power lever to the top of the handle, where it has these 2 holes drilled out. It also comes with a few plastic fittings, 1 for holding the power cable and 2 for clipping the cable directly to the handle. Like the rest of the build, the next part was pretty simple. All I had to do was remove 2 Phillips screws from the back of the case on the power lever. With the screws removed, I was able to separate the plastic casing. I then placed it in line with the 2 holes pre-drilled in the handle and tightened up both the Phillips screws. With the power handle firmly fitted, I then turned my attention to the cable hook. At first glance, it seemed pretty flimsy. However, after tightening everything back up, it was found to stay in place and be quite firm. All I did next was fix the 2 cable securing clips. From the image of the underside of the scarifier, you can see that it comes with the scarifier already pre-fitted to the product. To swap out the attachment, it's rather simple. All you need to do is remove the 2 hex bolts shown with a screwdriver or an Allen key that's provided. With the 2 bolts removed, you'll find that it becomes quite loose and rather easy to remove. Just take care in removing it, as there is a plastic shim which holds it in place, and you do not want this to break. To change attachments, all you're going to do is remove the plastic shim, fit it over the end and slot it back into place, ensuring that it all lines up correctly. As shown in a previous video, I needed the scarifier attachment as I had excess amount of thatch in my lawn. As mentioned in previous videos, I was quite impressed with the overall quality and how much thatch this actually was able to remove from my lawn. And that's all there is to it really. I have to say, I was very impressed for how easy it was to build and the quality of the product overall. I paid just under £70 for this machine, which I feel is a really fair price. It functions as it should do, it's really easy to operate, and I look forward to using the raking feature in the future. By buying this product, you're going to be saving yourself a vast amount of time in the future. As discussed in my previous video, I'd say the only drawback to this product is that the box that collects all the thatch fills up rather quickly. I wouldn't say this is a negative, however, it's well worth emptying per pass, as it will just spread out thatch all across your lawn if not emptied regularly. But apart from that, I can't really knock it. It has 4 different modes, and in the instruction manual it explains what each of these modes does, which is well worth a read before you butcher your lawn. As always, I thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please feel free to comment or like, or even subscribe for weekly content. As discussed in a previous video, I will be conducting an episode where I use a lawn rake attachment. As always, thank you for watching. Goodbye.